Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag. Listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke. Tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for it. 53, I'm throwing up. They see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga. Try to look. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen the days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Cleveland. Throwing now from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man complete. That's Judy.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's caught downfield by Diggs. That one. Six yards. They'll send a tight end in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Allen on third down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To throw again, it's Allen. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. One more time going up top with Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. 56. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this has been a really nice answer so far.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time with Walker. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. Here's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here we go, set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Here's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this up to the 30. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
It's a Browns first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Cleveland. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they...
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills are going to have it just past their 25.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
So a big one there to start the drive. 54 yards. On first and 10, it's Allen. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. That's dropped off for Walker. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Allen going to throw again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
This one is caught by Dotson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Now a give up the middle. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Digs on the reception.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Allen will throw. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they...
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Allen. He'll get this complete to Walker. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He's inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Alert! Half 85!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one. On 2nd down, Allen. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Fourth quarter coming up. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just pumping the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Track at 60. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Seeing these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Let's go now.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They motion the slot man left. Now Allen on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Here's a run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
The open receiver is Dotson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now, second and 4. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in?
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.